Well, oh my, do we have an exciting match in store for you tonight? It's the Kingseat match in Division 1 for this CSC Challenger Series, brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. William Stewart here of USA Darts, joined by Sean Green of To The Point Streaming.
What's up, brother?
Sean, can we make it a three-peat on 9-8, please?
Oh my gosh, I hope so. I'm telling you right now, this has been last week was phenomenal to have 2 matches in a row go 9-8. This match this week I've been looking forward to for at least a couple weeks now, since we've had the scores here and the battle. Kevin Schmitz is going to be that person that you should know that you might not know as well as Kenny Doyle. And he might show some people tonight who Kevin Schmitz is. And I'm excited for it, man.
Yeah, he definitely could. He's been playing well lately. We all know that Kenny's been playing well, but per numbers, I think that Kevin's actually got a better win percentage than Kenny. So I don't know. We'll see what happens here. It should be interesting. Should be a
Yeah.
good matchup.
If you want me to run through some stats here for you, just so everyone at home keeping score here. Kenny's played one more match than Kevin. I want to make that perfectly clear. And Kevin has had a lot less games because of his high percentage. He has a 70% win percentage, 65 5 marks, 29 6 marks, 45 7 marks, 9 marks. He has 27, and he whitewashed Kyle Liddicky 9-0 with a 5-0 average in his last match.
Wow.
His overall average is a 4.8, which is number 2 in averages for this tournament now. Number 1, you guessed it, it's Kenny Doyle. Kenny's win percentage is 60%, which is the second highest win percentage, so you see how the drop-off there. But he has 106 5 marks, 57 6 marks, 99 7 marks, and 38 9 marks. His last match, he played his good friend Brian Dennis, who's actually playing next to him right now, and he averaged a 5.32 in that 9-6 victory, and his overall average is a 5.22.
That's crazy numbers right there.
It's insane, and I'm telling you right now, if the match will be decided in one way, is Kenny Doyle going to give Kevin Schmitz an opportunity to win legs? And when he does give an opportunity to Kevin, is Kevin going to take advantage of that? Because he has to. Every single time Kenny has a bad round, Kevin's got to hit. And it's going to be really interesting to see if that can happen tonight. I think it can, but it's going to be pretty unlikely. So we'll see kind of what goes on there.
Yeah, we're gonna see what happens. And per Nick in the background, who lives a little bit closer to Kenny than us, he said that Kenny said, "I'm gonna try to hit some of them some 9 marks for the boys."
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
a little excited. So
yeah. It seems he's like those boys get a little excited when they hit 180s and 9 marks. I'm gonna try and do a couple of those tonight for you. It's like
yeah,
thanks,
yeah.
thanks a
Why
lot,
not?
Kenny.
Yep, we'll take it, sir. We'll take it. And I'm sure Kevin doesn't want to see it, but I'm sure he's gonna give it back to Kenny. Is this a Kingseat match like we were talking? Well, let's take it on over the bracket here. We've got some matches going on in progress right now. I think Brian Dennis is up on Dennis Sandin right now, per what we were kind of hearing in the background. So that's kind of happening.
Yep.
To see who goes into that 4th place to play. Who's that down on the bottom side?
Should be Willie Walker and Kyle Liddicky.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I
Woo!
think it's Mr. Kyle and Mr. Willie. And we saw Willie making it through Mike Maloney on the last stream. Man,
Yeah.
that's a tough match too. It's could go either way, and let's get into this nitty gritty part of this bracket. We're going to see our top 4 making it through after this night.
Only great players remain, man. And we're gonna see some fantastic finishes to this tournament. And then also in Division 2, we're down to our 3rd place match already. So we get to see that on Wednesday, which I'm looking forward to. So we'll see kind of how this goes. But I'm gonna be honest with you, Kevin Schmitz. For those of you who do not know him, he is a former TOC finale champion in 2017. And he was the runner-up in the last CSC Challenger Series for Division 1. He actually got the Kingseat and got double-dipped by Mike Maloney. So he might have a little extra motivation going into tonight that he wants to be on that Kingseat and he wants to not get double-dipped from it. So we'll see.
Yeah, that would be a little extra motivation, but I think these guys are getting ready. They're doing their final preparations in the background as we take it on over to the Skybox Tavern in Kissimmee, Florida, for some action from Kenny Doyle's point of view. tonight. Should be a good one.
Yep, there you go. And we just got word that Brian did win his match, so um, we'll see kind of how that goes. Seth Shade, what's up, brother? Good to see you again. Booyah Darts says, let's get to 450 viewers and give away a couple sets of darts. Booyah Darts is where Kevin's darts are from. His Rabbit version 2s that he throws for Booyah Darts. And he has been nice enough to offer up a set of darts if we get to 450.
Yeah, I think Kenny Doyle did the same, if I do believe so self. So for Super Darts, Kenny Doyle 16.5 grams for him. So a couple sets up for grabs. Let's get to that 450. We did it and got to some big numbers in that Mike Maloney, Willie Walker number. Let's do it again. Let's run it back, folks.
Looks like Kenny's going to get the start here as Kevin goes up and gets 30 in the count up.
Yeah, not the numbers he was looking forward to. Kenny does it pretty easily with one dart.
Yep, and just he's like, I'll get a bull on the last dart just for fun, I guess. I'm telling you, I'm excited for this. Kenny Doyle is got to be the most, like, just nonchalant, like, this is what's going to happen, and this is how it's going to go, person. And there's a lot of confidence there, I think, in that. So we'll see how this goes.
Do you feel that Kevin's a little bit nervous in these first couple legs?
I don't think he should be. And what I mean by that is because he has already won a finale for TOC, because he was the Kingseat of the CSC Challenger Series last time it happened. I mean, in his own mind, he's got to think that he's the favorite. Even averages aside and all that, he's the one who's been there and done it. And Kenny hasn't yet. So we'll see.
Yeah, I think that's a great point to have there. As you mentioned, his big TOC finale, and maybe that first 3 darts there was just a little slip, as we all have had those before, as he wrangles it in with a 7 mark to start here to take an early lead. A very, 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 very early lead. As we're just 3 darts in, actually 6 darts in here.
About as early as it could get, right? And Kenny he has not hit a 180 for us yet. So I'm a little bit upset about that. I'm going to be honest with you.
We said we'd have some coming our way. I certainly think we will, as I think I saw some in the pregame warm-ups with Nick, who's in the background there. That's Nick Selepic. Yeah,
yep.
In the background.
Yep, warmed up with him a little bit before the start here. That's also the creepy, beautiful thing about this is that we get to kind of go into the bars ahead of time and check out how they're warming up and what they're doing. Kenny looked pretty good warming up, and he is doing it right now, too, with a 7 mark there from Kenny Doyle. Big dots.
I heard a lot of that on the East Coast a couple weeks ago.
I love it. I'm telling you.
They bag up all their R's, I heard, and they like ship them.
Yeah, the khakis. No, I actually had a friend in college who was from South Boston who talked with a Midwest accent in school, and I confronted him one day, and I was like, "Why you can't be from South Boston with this accent?" And without skipping a beat, he's like, "If you want me to start using my Boston accent, I will." And I'm like, "What? What are you talking about?" So
comes out of nowhere.
I developed a bit of a Boston accent from hanging out with him, and because he talked like a Midwest person, so I figured I'd talk like someone from Boston. So he said it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. There are some things I slip up on, but I'm gonna get out of that right now. As Kenny Doyle is getting a couple marks on the 20 here, moves over, stays right there on the triple 20. Nicely done. A little bit of a point lead start off here for Kenny. Yeah, so again, keeping in mind their overall averages for this event, Kevin is throwing a 4.8, as there's our first boom goes the dynamite moment from Kevin Schmitz on the 18s there. Gets 3 in the bed. Kenny's like, whatever. Oh, yeah, that's true.
There's our first 9, too, from Kenny.
Comes right back with 1. Kenny Doyle with the boom goes the dynamite, buddy. And look at this. We've seen 7, 8 triples in a row. We're going to get 9. We are going to get 9 in a row. 9 triples in a row. Kingseat coming at you here at the CSC Challenger Series. Boom goes the dynamite. My goodness.
So looking at the chat, it does look like we do have a configure issue with our averages. Yeah, so we're gonna see the averages pop up I think at the end of the match. But other than that, I think that's when we'll see them, right?
Yeah, and I don't think we've ever seen the averages, like as the match has gone on. Is that true, or am I mistaken that?
Yeah, we've seen them go as usually they're right underneath the.
Okay. Yeah, they
Yeah.
must be in like this NDA form or whatever. The league format, I think, just changed it up for this one. But we'll have them. Don't worry. We'll call them out as the games end.
Yeah, we definitely are pretty good about writing them down. I know if I don't usually get them, Sean usually does, or you guys in the chat have been awesome about letting us know.
Yeah,
Missed
absolutely.
something, which is great. That's why we rely on you people in the chat to do so as we crawl up to 300 viewers already. Good stuff.
Wow. Guys, we're only 150 away from giving away some dots. So get on that. I can't get away from that Boston accent on the word darts. See if Kenny, he'll stay there in the last one. Nicely done. Another 7 mark. I can tell you this, although you can't see the averages, they are ridiculous right now. I can tell you that much.
Yeah,
These guys are both.
the very beginning, Kenny was just kind of hitting 5 mark, 5 mark, 5 mark, and now all of a sudden he just kicked it in gear, and we found another one here for both these guys.
Yeah, they're just battling back and forth here. Another 7 mark there for Kevin. I like this from Kevin. I like the fact that he is basically telling Kenny that you're going to have to point a lot, buddy, because I'm going to be right there with you. I'm going to stay with you step for step. And he did that with going 9 mark, and then Kenny goes 9 mark, and then he goes right back with another 9 mark. That was insane. It's a
Yeah.
Florida thing. Of course it's a Florida thing. Jordan, thanks for getting to the bottom of that, buddy.
Look at this, 900, 883 crawling up on the scoreline already.
Yeah, we're going to have our first 1,000-point game here. And not yet. As Kenny goes to close the 17s on the last dart. Nicely done there from Kenny Doyle. My goodness, we're seeing some darts being thrown right now.
Yeah, I think he was just telling Nick, you can't let him play with that one too much.
He's saying, I don't care what wedge I'm going to get. I'm going to point the heck out of those with another 9 mark there for Kevin Schmitz. He has 3 in this opening leg. He has 3 9 marks. Boom goes the dynamite Kevin Schmitz. This is insane, man.
I think we're going to be hearing a lot of boom goes this tonight. Let's get a counter. Let's get a counter from Nick
and stuff like that too.
Create something in the background. A little counter for Sean.
Oh no, he's scrambling right now. That's not good.
I think we got 3 for the goes already.
Willie Walker goes. Willie goes, isn't it past Kenny's bedtime?
Oh.
Yeah, Kenny's actually doing this in his sleep right now.
I'm zipping my lip on this one. I'm not saying a word. Kenny, blame the other guys, not me.
Brandon Westover says this is going to be the record 9 mark match in CSC, calling it early.
Yeah, I mean, we've already seen, like you mentioned before, we've already seen Kenny hit 13 and 11 9 marks in a single match, and then we have seen Kevin hit 10 and 11. So we're already crawling up to some big numbers already. It's only been leg number 1 in this race to 9 cricket battle.
Kenny's at 1,200 points already. Oh gosh, here we go. Well, we're at 4 already. Ridiculous. All right, let's see what Kenny does here on the 15s. Free ranges to close them. Oh, dear Lord. Here we go.
Pull it up, Nick. Pull it up. Boom! Goes
Oh,
the
there you go.
dynamite.
Oh, and look at Kevin closes the 20s there on the last dart. So Kenny needs 2 bowls here. Take out that first leg, and I think he's going to do it pretty easily. Yes, he does.
Check
A
that out. 5.
5.17.
Wow.
Lower than his average in this tournament so far.
I mean, that was just a point battle there. I mean, that was, what can you do there?
I'm pretty sure I just saw 5.67 was Kevin's average. That flashed on the screen really quickly.
Wow.
So
Wow.
he just lost that leg throwing a 5.6. That can't be good for the soul here. As look at Kevin. Gonna start off with a 9 mark? He sure is. Boom goes a dynamite. Kevin Schmitz is on fire, guys. There's that 180 that Kenny was talking about, but Kevin gets it done.
Could be updating this all night.
Yeah.
Well, just wanted to let you guys know we're already up to 400 viewers. Massive numbers here for this Kenny Doyle or Booyah Darts
Yeah, we're only
giveaway.
we are only 50 people away already, and I'll call it. I did not believe we were gonna get this high of viewership this quickly.
I think they should have went higher on the viewership.
Apparently,
Honestly.
Kenny only a 7 mark. Boo, Kenny.
I mean, these guys, like you mentioned, Kevin's been around the bend for a little while. From the Wisconsin area, gets a lot of heavy darts action in that area. I'm sure because there's so many quality players in that area.
If he throws in an 8 mark just then.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, doing the finals or the finale of the 2017 TOC, like you mentioned, and then Kenny just playing the way he is in this.
There's a 9 mark
Wow.
for Kenny Doyle. Boom goes a dynamite. That's number 6 already, guys. Dear Lord.
We hit double digits already. Oh my goodness.
This is leg 2. This is leg 2. We're in for quite a match tonight, guys. Stay with us. Look at this. Kenny's just he moves right over. He's like, all right, I'll just do it right here again. Do. There's 2 and only a 7 mark. Ridiculous, but great darts there from Kenny Doyle nonetheless. This is insane. I wish we could see those averages tonight, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it's always nice to have that. At least we're getting it at the end, so we can make sure to check it out. Someone asking what's the record for 9 marks in CSC. I don't know. We're gonna have to dig into the archives for that one to find out, because we're definitely on a good start here for that one. Let us know where you're tuning in from in the chat, folks, if you would.
Yeah, absolutely. 400 of you here. We definitely want to see where you guys are tuning in from. I know Wisconsin's showing up.
Oh, definitely. I bet you some Florida peeps are showing up for Kenny Doyle as well. As it's William Stewart here from USA Darts Productions, joined by Sean Green of To The Point Streaming. Nick
Yes,
Teixeira
sir.
in the background with the PPD.
A
Doing the button pushing.
6.17 for Kevin there to a 5.6 from Kenny.
Great stuff. A full point ahead of Kenny's last round.
Yeah.
Or
And
last leg.
this is I don't even know this is gonna be insane, dude. A 2 mark there for Kenny will be his lowest round of this entire match. I'm just gonna call it right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rare occasion that happens, as you may want to take a picture now.
Yeah.
If you ever need something to hold over Kenny Doyle's head, that's about
Take a
the only
picture.
thing you're going to get.
Kevin Schmitz starting off with a 7 mark again. Lafayette, Indiana. Thomas Bowman tuning in. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you. We're already up over 100 messages today in Restream.
Jeez. So many people just commented their names. I can't even, or commented where they're coming in from. I can't even keep up right now. You got Wisconsin, Nebraska, South Dakota, Daytona Beach, Tennessee, Orlando. So many places. Wow.
Prairie something or other, Wisconsin. Sorry, I won't try to mess that up.
Well, thanks for joining us here on the Partners Promoting Darts pages for this CSC Challenger Series, a Division One Kingseat match.
Yeah, let's run through what the CSC Challenger Series is all about, buddy. It is a race to 9, all cricket format. Loser starts, except for our player advantage, which we did see that on Wednesday. When if you're down by 3 or more legs, you will go first until you get it back within 2. We got a lot of like it, dislike it chat on Wednesday from that, and all of it is very well deserved, as Kenny Doyle is gonna give me a boom goes a dynamite moment. Another 9 mark. They are filling up these triples, man. There's that counter. I love it.
The number 7 on the Boom Goes the
Ridiculous.
Dynamite.
Leg 3. We're in leg 3 still, just for the record. As a 7 mark there for Kevin. Donna tuning in from Emerald Grove, Wisconsin. Nick Papa Giorgio was from Yuma. That is true. He was from Yuma.
Good, that's good. Kenny coming up with the 5 mark there as Kevin's looking to match. Oh, just a 3 mark. 2 in the single 20, 1 single 18.
Willie Walker goes, I used to hate that player advantage rule, but I've changed my mind. And then he goes, I don't think Maloney likes it, though. Jesus. Oh. J-Bob joining us from Indy. What's up, brother? Good old J-Bob Ramsey. There's not very many more Indiana names than that. I'm telling you.
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh, J. J.
Kenny stepping up here.
You know, I'm kind of disappointed. I've only been able to throw out 1 Boom Goes to Dynamite so far in this leg. They're really falling off the wagon here with their 4s and 5s.
It's sad to say, but it is the truth. Once you get that 1 leg or even a sniff of a second leg that's not up there with what they seem to be playing, it's like, are we getting robbed here? Are we getting robbed here? Because everybody lacks, here in this long format match. I mean, you're going to have at least a round or 2 where you're going to come up with a 2 or 3, and you're going to feel like you could have had a lot more. But sometimes it's just a case of 1 hole, 2 hole out.
And here's the thing that it should be scary for everyone is that Kenny Doyle really does not have those legs. Like, his bad leg is like a 4-7, right? Like, that's a bad leg for Kenny Doyle.
Yeah.
Which is just insane. And what we're seeing from Kevin is just he has the firepower to stay right with him with a 9 mark there for Kenny Doyle. Oh, this is an 8 mark. I can't say it. I can't say it.
Giving us the goods, really?
It's a boom goes.
7.5. Gonna count it. 7.5.
Oh, ridiculous. At least we're giving Nick something to do tonight. Besides playing.
Yeah, unfortunately, we do not have an image over there in Wisconsin from the Wayside Bar in Hayward, Wisconsin.
No, it's actually it's the one in Sparta, Wisconsin. There's 2 of them, and he is playing the one in Sparta.
Oh, okay.
That was a mess up by Nick, and I was
prepared to